Imagine a scorching sun blazing over the desert near the Dead Sea, silence broken only by the steps of a young shepherd named Muhammad Adib. A seemingly ordinary day with ordinary concerns, searching for a lost goat, but who could have predicted that this day would alter history forever? When a stone he threw into a dark cave echoed back with the sound of breaking pottery, it wasn't just noise. It was a call from the depths of time, a voice reaching out across millennia. Picture the moment, stepping into the cave, thick with the smell of antiquity, discovering clay jars that held secrets nearly 2,500 years old. Muhammad took the scrolls, unaware of their immense value. These scrolls eventually made their way to antiquities dealers and then to scholars. As they unwrapped the first scroll, they realized this wasn't just another artifact. It was a bridge to the Second Temple period, an era when the hope for a Messiah was the heartbeat of Jewish life. Among these discoveries was the Isaiah Scroll, a text not merely of historical importance but a living testimony of faith, passed down through the ages. The Isaiah Scroll is not just an ancient document, it is a marvel of preservation. Dating back to around 125 BCE, it is the oldest fully intact copy of the book of Isaiah. Think about that, a text over 2,200 years old, preserved in such remarkable condition that you can still read every line. This scroll, approximately 24 feet long, is more than just a manuscript, it's a journey into the past. Its incredible preservation makes you wonder, who were the hands that wrote these words? With what reverence and care did ancient scribes pen each letter, perhaps not knowing that their work would endure for millennia and become part of one of the greatest archaeological discoveries of all time? What stunned scholars most was the accuracy of the scroll. When the text was compared to the Masoretic text, the basis for modern Hebrew Bibles, they found virtually no differences. Over 1,000 years of manual transmission, through wars, exiles, and upheavals, and yet the words remained unchanged. The differences that do exist are minor, variations in spelling or grammar. This discovery was not just astonishing, it was monumental. It demonstrated the meticulous care of ancient scribes and the extraordinary fidelity with which these sacred texts were preserved. Imagine holding a text that has remained essentially the same for over 2 millennia. It's as if time paused to ensure that these words would reach us unchanged, affirming their sacred importance. But perhaps the most moving and significant part of the Isaiah Scroll is its prophecies. Every chapter, every word is imbued with meaning that inspires awe, reflection, and hope. Isaiah 7 verse 14 proclaims, "Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel." For Christians, this is not just a verse, it's a prediction of Jesus' birth by the Virgin Mary, a sign of God's presence among humanity. Isaiah 9 verse 6 offers more, "For unto us a child is born, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." To Christians, this is a vivid portrayal of Christ, the source of peace and salvation. But the most striking passage may be Isaiah 53, which describes the suffering servant. "He was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement for our peace was upon him." These words, Christians believe, foretell the sacrifice of Jesus, a profound act of love that transcends time. What makes these prophecies even more powerful is their timing. The Isaiah Scroll was written over 700 years before Jesus' birth. These words existed long before Christianity emerged, making them an unaltered witness to ancient Jewish hopes and beliefs that Christians see fulfilled in the New Testament. For Christians, the Isaiah Scroll is more than a text. It's a symbol, proof that the Bible is both historically reliable and prophetically accurate. It's a tangible confirmation that Jesus was the promised Messiah, fulfilling ancient prophecies. It's also deeply inspirational. Faith feels more concrete when you can see physical evidence that ancient prophecies were real and realized. Every time someone reads Isaiah's words, they connect with generations of believers who waited, hoped, and prayed for the coming of the Messiah. These words still inspire millions today. But the significance of the Isaiah Scroll extends beyond Christianity. It is a treasure of human heritage. The Dead Sea Scrolls, including the Isaiah Scroll, offer a glimpse into the Second Temple period, a time when hope for the Messiah, theological debates, and strict adherence to the law were central to Jewish life. The community that likely produced these scrolls, believed to be the Essenes, lived in isolation, devoted to preserving sacred texts and awaiting divine intervention. Their works and lives are reflected in the manuscripts they left behind. For scholars, the Isaiah scroll is not merely an artifact but a key to understanding the foundations of Judaism and Christianity. It connects us to the past, showing that faith, hope, and messianic expectation were not just personal beliefs but cultural cornerstones. The Isaiah scroll is more than just an ancient text. It's a reminder that words can outlast centuries, that faith can unite generations, and that God's plans are eternal. When you read the scroll, it's as if you hear a voice from antiquity calling through the caves of Qumran. It speaks of hope, love, and eternity. It's not just an artifact, it's a testament that Isaiah's words live on today, inspiring, strengthening, and guiding those who believe. The Isaiah scroll is living proof that prophecies were not only written but fulfilled. It's a text that compels us to reflect on faith, God's plan, and the enduring power of His Word. If this story moved or inspired you, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with friends and family. Together, let's spread this message of hope, faith, and inspiration. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.